Ladies and gentlemen, hey, what's up? We're looking out the window here because there is some terrible weather afoot. Hello, Botrix. So we're on StreamYard. There's no, we're not gonna be able to hear chat talk. That's what's gonna upset me. How do I make that happen, I wonder? Hey, Rev. Is that your place? Right on. The window there is crazy. Crazy. So I rejoined Elisa Jordana's Discord today. I'm good. How are you? Well, okay, good is a overstatement, but I'm all right. Me and the kid went shopping earlier. I ended up picking up about, I don't know, $50 worth of darts. I didn't think darts were so expensive. Yeah, I would say you know, I would say I probably am doing a hell of a lot better than the average Canadian. People up here are so confused and angry. Yeah, darts, like the ones you throw at a bullseye. At like a pub or a bar. Rounders, is that what it's called? Is that what Brits call it? I think that's what it is. Before my mom passed away a couple years ago, her most recent boyfriend was like it sounds ridiculous, a professional dart player, a pro circuit dart player. That's a real thing. At least it was. I guess he's good. I'm not really sure that good is the right term for it. I think he's just like patient enough and spends enough time in bars that he can throw enough darts to make money at it. Because I don't miss either, but I don't spend 8 hours a day in a bar chucking little spikes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess they have a big tour where they go around like pub to pub. What was that? Yeah. And they're not even really good weapons. Like a shuriken, but more accurate. If you get hit with a good dart, that'll stick right in your bone. Maybe you could. I bet you could rob a bank with a dart. I dip this in AIDS. Hand over all the bank money. Montreal police say one of the most wanted fugitives in this country has now been arrested. Who? Pierre Philogene was among 25 of the most wanted suspects in Canada. He was wanted for first-degree murder. Remember this? Last week, no. He was showing his face along with 24 others. That's crazy. I don't like it.
And everyone's either busy buying scraps or scrapping their gold. That's why I'm going to go through these bins carefully and see if anything is worth saving from the fire. First thing that stood out is that cigarette.
Well, I just heard somebody out front, but Bobble Boots, what's up? Yeah, damn right, Rev. You give me your car too.
These are going to be in the store with Peter for 1 week. After 1 week, it's going back into the fire. $9,000 for both. 18K gold. I'm leaving it with Peter. In the meantime, 64 West. We got a bunch of gold chains for you, baby.
Wow. These guys have too much gold. How you doing, miss? I don't know if you can hear those leaves, but it is crispy out there. I can't go out my balcony door. They cut my I don't know what you call it. Like my patio in half with a saw. Aww. Good night, little one. So, Thursday night, there is not a lot going on. Even out here in the hood. There's a broken e-scooter right outside here. That's what that is. I guess you can't see what I'm pointing at, but the silver and blue thing that's like sticking up at an odd angle by that tree. Oh, look at that tree sway, dude. That's crazy. Oh, that gave me vertigo. That was neat. What was that? I'm waiting for the hookers to let out at the end of the block. Not hookers, massage therapists. There is hookers at the end of the block, but I meant the ones that pay their taxes. It's so weird. We don't have a bar. Oh, we do have bars around here. There's one right out my back door. Yeah, guys, if we look 180 degrees from where we are right now, there is a bar full of it's an immigrant bar. I said that all sneaky like, but no, it's like Ethiopian like working dude Ethiopian bar. You ever seen a drunk Ethiopian? Ooh. Alcohol does not do those people well. Ooh. Yummy. Oh yeah. Yeah, Somalis too are fucking crazy. Crazy. God love them. Man. You know what? I know some homeless Somalis that yeah, absolutely have some demons when it comes to alcohol. They turns them nice and everything. They're good. They don't. He's not like the guy I'm thinking of is not a bad dude. That's creepy. Oh. There is. So I met this guy. He's hold on, Zambian. He came up to me and he's like, he's homeless. He's got a fucking stick, long dreads and shit. He like, when I met him, he had just ripped a security camera off of a ceiling and was walking around with it, trying to sell it to people. And he like came over to me and started talking to me. He's like, "Are you the devil?" I'm like, "I don't know, maybe." He's like, "I'm God, you know." I'm like, "That's okay. So, what do you want to talk about?" And he like came and sat down with me. He's dude, like twice my height. Great big huge dude. He told me about how the hospital broke his glasses and stole them. And I'm like, why does God need glasses? He's like, don't you worry about that, because I got him. He's like, I told him, you're paying for my glasses, or I'm gonna shut off every machine in this building. And I told him I was God, and I laughed. And he goes, and then I threatened to touch one of the machines and shut it off. And they're like, no, please, we'll get you new glasses. Hold on. And they went and got him new glasses. I don't know. It's not good for his mental health, I'll tell you that. you can't play into people's delusions too much. Man. So that guy still walks around, and I think he still thinks he's God, and he still thinks I'm Satan, and he's just like, yeah, I don't know. According to him, we're playing some game out here. Freaky. He was a great time. He's hilarious. He handed me a broken can opener and a can. He's like, "Can you open this for me?" And I'm like, "Okay." And then I opened it for him. It took me like 2 minutes, but I opened it for him. Stupid. Yeah, he totally would. And his arms are like long ass alien arms, dude. He's huge, tall dude. So yeah, he could probably stab me from like twice my height away. I think he's got an extra elbow on each arm or something. I don't know how your arms get that long. Like what's his name? Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like how his arms were. I don't know if there's an extra elbow in there or if they're so long that it like feels like there should be one. Yeah. Oh, I need a cigarette, man. For real. So these guys want, I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to drive a wedge between me and Tiger's mom. Or what? But if we make a decision and like stand in solidarity with one another about it, even though we're not in the same room together, they like try to make us, they try to play us against each other. But I know her well enough that they can't lie to me about what she's gonna do, and they're like trying to get me to agree to things that like, I don't know. I already know what her opinions are on things. It's stupid. I'm not describing that well because it deals with sensitive data, but I'm trying to. For instance, if there was like a particular doctor that this worker wanted Tiger to go see, and his mom didn't want him to, and she's trying to get me to agree to let him go there, I ain't gonna do it. Because I know better about it. Yeah, sorta. All of our like social resource workers, all our social workers have they're like mandated to also serve the best interests of kids wherever kids are present. So it's like they're all CPS workers almost, but not really. But I wonder if they get a paycheck if they do something. Either way, they can't do shit. but they keep pushing. It's annoying. In particular, it's housing workers. In this case. Yeah. I basically took my kids off the grid like 20 years ago when my daughter was born, and because they tried to step into our lives and take my daughter, I wasn't having it, so we vanished. And we've only just in the last couple years kind of popped back up on the radar. And when they first found out that we were back, man, did they ever come hard. But there was nothing going on, and I was confident enough that I knew what I was doing, that I could, I don't know, I just stood up and handled them. Ty's mom, though, she if she answers the door and they're there, she just lets them in. Yeah, they sure are. My cousin was in that field of work for a while, and man, she's not the most mentally healthy person on earth at all. Not even close. I hope she's all right, though. Holy fuck. Yeah, last time I talked to my cousin, she told me she moved to another country and married this dude that she never ever mentioned ever before. So I don't know what she's doing. Oh, I hated bubble boots. You know, so the first thing that they did was they almost had us caught in this where they can take they took our daughter for a week, I think, and we got her back, and I was like, okay, that should never happen again. Don't fuck around. And the next time they came to the door, I said, look, you're not coming in here. You're not welcome to knock on my door. And if you think that you need a warrant to come into my home and stop something that's going on, I suggest you go get the warrant, because I'm not letting you in here. Like, so go off, get whatever paperwork it is you think you need, and you're welcome to come on back when you got it. And then we packed the car and got the fuck out of town. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you have to be everything I do now is like totally above board. I'm not like, I'm aware, very very aware of their entire job, everything that triggers their actions. I learned a lot because it's all in the manual, right? Like they're bureaucrats. They have to do exactly what they're told to do. They can't do anything excessive or extra. Yeah, yeah. That me too. Me too. When they came here, she's like, "Wow, I don't know why anybody called on you." She's like, "No, you're doing a great job. Thank you." I bet that's right, Rev. Yeah, they're only allowed to, but they do report fucking feelings too. Is right. Shit, 100%. Oh, that's wild, Bubble Boots. Somebody called and told CPS that me and my kid were homeless, living in like a back alley, and that I was leaving him there by himself. I laughed so hard when she said that. I was like, "Oh yeah, I can't leave him anywhere." For real. Oh, is that right, Rev? Cool. But yeah, I find as long as you're doing like what's right by your kid and like making sure that they're good, I don't know. I don't think CPS can have any kind of problem with you. As long as the kid's fed, you don't need to have food in your fridge. You just need to have food when your kid needs to eat it. Mm, that's crazy. That must have been a. That is a hell of a job. Well, those are all hell of a bunch of jobs. Wow. It would take so much to do that. Way to go. Thank you. I bet. I friggin' bet. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's a shame too. You know that with my second kid, I had a uh my fucking ex was crazy. Just started making accusations about anything that she possibly could that would confound my attempts to see my kid. So I had to pay for the social worker to come to all my visits. Gladly did. So gladly did. I'm like, these people will make damn sure that all your stupid accusations don't mean shit. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, Nice. Oh, friggin' baby food. Friggin' baby food. Oh my god. Right on. That was how I got partial custody of my first daughter, my second kid. Awesome. It helps to be prepared. And there's no recourse, no recourse for the false accusations or anything. I hate that. I get it though. I talked to a judge, and the judge kind of explained that, like, if they were to prosecute people for making accusations, then they would never get people reported on. So yeah, to make it easier for witnesses in the future, they don't want to make it scary to report somebody. It's so fucked up. I wonder if that's how most reports end up being concluded. Like, I know a few people that had a few young parents that had their kids taken away pretty harshly, actually. Wow. Sorry. These guys tried to rob a trucker by running up on him from the front on the road. Not gonna work. They are probably ready for that shit. And there really wasn't nothing on out here. That's crazy. What about well, Zaya's live. The footage was boring. I can't really watch this. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah. You know what's worse? There's people on the internet that do that, and well, I wonder if that's what happened. Okay, so damn it, I can't ask nothing. Poor art. People do suck, by the way. I don't know what happened to Brittany. I don't know if she died or vanished, got abducted by aliens, maybe. Not really sure. Maybe she's just sick. No clue. No idea.
she should feed the cats the turtles.
No, she should feed the turtles today.
Damn exposed, she's disgusting, abusing her animals. Nigger.
Yeah, she should.
Oh, for crying out loud. No. Your goat? Where is your goat? Can you post the link? Yeah, she has been not around at all. The last time she was on stream actually was the last time she was here. Yeah, I know. I am still trying to get my PlayStation 3 back into my possession here. It's actually pretty frustrating, I'll tell you. Oh, I am your goat. Oh, that was not much of a burp. I am the goat. No, I hope not. I hope my buddy didn't snap her up. Maybe you should feed her and stuff. She could definitely use a little bit of probably love, a little bit of free food or something. Hey, coffee. Let's brew it up, buddy. Get some coffees on the road here. Black Flips? Black Phillip? Who's that? Yeah, my buddy is right. He was acting all crazy too. What the fuck? I've got. Let me see here. I've got what is it? Baphomet skull tattooed on my rib. I think that's the only like evil tattoo I've got. I got stars all over the place, and I guess I might have a inverted cross on my elbow. I don't know. It kind of is both ways. I've got a couple of double crosses here and there. Inverted cross on my shin. Saint, I can't remember. St. Peter's Cross, I guess is what that is. Satan-y, fucking right. I don't know. It kind of freaks Melissa out. Do you really have a Doodle Bob tattoo? Get out of here. That is awesome. Holy shit, that is so cool. Is it one of Doodle Bob's drawings, or is it Doodle Bob? Man, Doodle Bob's the best. I don't know. I wouldn't dare. That is awesome. That is so good. Doodle Bob is my favorite iteration of SpongeBob, I think, except for little kid SpongeBob. I don't know what his name is. The one from the Patrick Squarepants show, if you've ever seen that. Oh, Frankendoodle. My kid used to cry about Frankendoodle. Because of the noise that he makes or whatever. Tiger used to rip the arms off all the SpongeBobs. So good. Sit there and stitch it back together for him, like overly stitched, like a dad doing it for his kid to make sure that he can't rip it apart anymore. 2 seconds later, I come in the room and he's got the legs both ripped off. Like, yeah, buddy. Right on. Screw my plan. I didn't know there's a Minecraft SpongeBob DLC. Yeah, Boots, me too. I really do. You know, I used to ask people, like, where they got their tattoos, why they got them, all kinds of stuff. And I just don't have the memory anymore to, like, absorb everybody's tattoo stories. But I remember a whole lot of them. I recognize most people. Well, if I've seen your tattoo, I'll remember it, and I'll remember who it's on, and it'll come back to me, like, exactly why you got it done and where you got it done, and anything else that I learned about it, and probably anything else that I learned about you. Yeah, I know you have none. You're one of the few people. It's like a blank slate in my mind. A lot of mine, I'll tell you, a lot of mine are because I was learning, or I wanted to do it. You know, there's not a lot of too much thought behind it. In fact, the reason that I decided to cover myself in ink is because I was doing it in rejection of people's Uh, oh, what's the word for it here? People used to say to me all the time, like, my body's a temple and it should be kept pristine and blah, 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 right? Okay, well, I vandalized mine. Yeah. Well, I don't even think temples should exist. I think they're all fucked up. I hate religion. Very spiritual. I'm not religious at all. Yeah, bubble boots, exactly. If everybody else is gonna go to heaven with a clean, no ink on them or whatever, I'm gonna show up coated. And I don't know, like the Jews don't believe that you can be buried in one of their graveyards if you've got tattoos, and you can't get into heaven if you've got tattoos. I don't want to go to Jewish heaven. But don't you think it's funny that Hitler tattooed us a bunch of Jews? Yeah, great big. I don't know. My mom died. I got tattoos on my face. Like, take that, lady. That was actually so I was mad at myself. But I definitely think that tattoos are like a, I don't know, they're like a personal tapestry of events that, or mementos from events that a person has gone through. I've got, the police stopped counting mine at 43 tattoos, but I've got quite a few more than that since. Welcome back. Yeah, right on, Rev. That's right. The way they should be. You know what, though? On women, I don't think that tattoos should be scuzzy or whatever, gummy. Like, I've seen some really beautiful artwork done on women, and I don't see why they don't all just can't all have nice artwork or whatever they want to have or whatever. But I don't think dudes should have great big pretty tattoos. I think that's gay. I think we should have like I don't like battle scars. Yeah, damn right. We look cooler with fucking scummy tattoos, man. Like for guys, I think that like prison tattoos are pretty fucking cool. Hmm. Probably the older you get, the less likely it is you're gonna regret it. But only up to a point. Mm, nice. It's a shame. I don't think Tiger will ever get one. I oh man. When he was little, I put a temporary tattoo on him, and he tried to fucking tear his skin off. Not because he was scared. It just he didn't want it there, and he didn't want it there. So he like scrubbed and pulled at it. And I'm like, oh my god, okay, stop, dude, stop it, buddy. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and roll a joint. What nerds trying to call you? Damn nerds. I don't know if Melissa has a. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I guess I'm kind of glad my kid doesn't want any tattoos. Cause I would have him covered in tattoos already. He'd be like face tattoos, fucking teardrops and shit. Like, yeah, you're the baddest ass kid out here. Aha. Oh wow. Holy. That's pretty wild. I gave my buddy his first tattoo at 14, and he tried to hide it from his parents. And they fucking figured it out in the first 10 minutes that he was in the door because he was acting like a kid trying to hide something. And they're just like, what are you hiding? He's like, nothing. That was so stupid. Wouldn't that be awful? A giant cross on your back is fucking, oh. At least 17 is a little older than 14. Word, Bubble Boots. Wow. No wonder we get along really good. See people. They're still walking. One of them's got a light. That's weird as hell. Oh, what was that? Are they coming up here? Oh, you're stepmom. Uh-oh. Sounds kind of like it's raining out there. Man, I can't believe it. I'm all the way back to the roaches from the hospital now. I'm gonna be totally out sometime. At some point here. Yeah. You ever oh. I got a few things I gotta resupply on. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally legal here. You know what, Rev? You must not know this. Where I live, there's nothing that's there's no we don't have any drugs that are illegal here anymore. We have stuff that it's illegal to traffic in or whatever, but you're allowed to possess personal amounts of whatever you want and consume it responsibly. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's still on the books a crime, but the our Supreme Court told the police and the lesser courts to stop, or the prosecutors and the police to stop bringing people forward on drug charges because they're not going to put them in jail and they're not going to prosecute. They're not going to listen to the charges in court. It's working out pretty good, and yet, well, people care, right? Because the people are still the people. But the police can't put you in jail for it. It actually, the average person on the street is more aggressive towards drug users now because drug users are seen as like flippant or whatever, smug. But the people that are against drugs are like really against them now. But it's not anybody's business, right? Yeah. Well, it's funny. A lot of them are still criminal too. Like they're still stealing bikes and whatever. So it's just that the drug charges aren't clogging up the courts. They're like able to focus on other social problems instead. So in the event that drugs were your only problem, it's not really a problem. But now they really go after dealers a lot, really hard. And and if you're a dealer and your customer gets arrested for something, you're the first person they're going to turn over. Yeah, I've always felt that way. People that can't, if you can't act fucking normal, don't do it. If you can drink like 10 beer and walk around in the mall and not, you're not puking on people or making little kids scared, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. The, like the people doing fentanyl out on the street and passing out at every bus stop and every. It's hard for me to walk around with my kid and look at people that are passed out all over the place. Like, first of all, I feel obligated to help them, and it really, really grinds my gears that I don't feel safe standing there a foot away from a passed out person and shaking them when I've got my son with me. Like, if I want to save somebody, I shouldn't have to worry that I'm gonna get shanked. Yeah, word bubble boots. You know, I never, I was never the kind of person that hid it. Like, I've never been, but I also don't. I don't tweak out and steal the copper out of your walls, or go crawling through people's backyards, or whatever. Like when I uh, when I was doing that shit, it was to stay awake and work for excessive amounts of time, or like party for excessive amounts of time. But I certainly wasn't doing it so that I could stay awake and steal more shit so that I could stay awake longer. That's crazy to me. I stayed awake for 3 weeks working, not tweaking. Really working, going to work, retail. Oh yeah. That's funny. I think I must have just been always pretty outspoken. When I was at work, though, I didn't let on that I was doing it, and good because people don't trust you and shit. Mm-hmm. When I was doing Crystal like 20 years ago, um, what's the name of that movie? Limitless. Have you ever seen Limitless? That I felt like I discovered that stuff. I was like, fuck, my brain's working better. I can stay up forever. I'm like 18, 19 years old. This is the best. Yeah. You know, bubble boots for me, it was kind of the opposite. It was for like increased stimulation because life had left me so numb and well, so in my early years, I was over stimulated, and I lived in PTSD since I was a baby, 3 months old probably, and so I was an adrenaline junkie, right? Because everything was always constantly a threat to my life and to my little brother's life. So it was like when I got free of all that, it was like nothing mattered. Nothing was intense enough to matter to me. And I guess subconsciously somehow I realized that was what was up, and I just used to risk my life at every chance that I could, and do like the fucking stupidest, riskiest shit that I could for because I wanted to. I don't know. Wow, these roaches are dry. Holy. Oh. Oh yeah. It is raining out there. Sounds like it's raining pretty solidly too. I wonder why we can't see it. Yeah, I hear that. Aw. Oh, I hate that you felt that way. I'm glad. You know what? I know that you got past that though, which is kind of. Oh well, I don't know. Did you get past that? I honestly, I don't feel like I did. I feel like I feel like that right now, actually, but not so much. I don't really. I don't think I have to adjust it anymore. I don't like. The less I felt, the better. I just don't feel anything really. Or if I do, I don't. It's not anything. I'm like I care about my kid, right? But really, everything else is so. I don't even know, man. Dull. But I have a lot of fun. I have to make life fun. It's not just gonna be that way. Well, that's good. It's good to have people counting on you. I used to have that. Well, I guess I still do. Aw, see, I don't even think about it, and I do. That's so lame. Though, such a realist. If I like sit back and think about it for a minute, if I disappeared, there's nothing that I do that anybody cares about enough that, except Tiger maybe, that if I vanished, anybody would notice. I guess people would notice, but it, people are replaceable. Like I don't think there's any function in this world that I serve that someone else couldn't come along and do one of those functions, and that maybe a group of people could pick up the slack where I was gone. You know, right? That you know what? I think uh, I think you guys would notice that I was gone more than too many other people. No, don't you worry about it. That's all good. It looks very Halloweeny outside. I gotta say. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That was kind of my point. Is that uh, we're all pretty. I don't know, like replaceable. I hate to say it like that, but other people can do our functions, and the world would get along fine without just about everybody individually. Humans are a resilient species. Our society would go on, right? Look at Charlie Kirk. Somebody wiped that dude out. He was like one of two people that were doing what he was doing, and now there's like 1,000 of them. Hey, Aussie girl, how you doing? Damn right. I assume that says do the best you can every day, or DJ the best you can. DJing is probably just as important as doing. You know, gotta have music. Unless you're on StreamYard. We are great. Or good, at least. Damn right. Man, you know, that must be nice, Rev. I like to if I have to work for somebody else, I like to make myself really indispensable to them so that like they probably couldn't replace me. But I like to make it known that I know that they probably couldn't replace me. So I'm a real pain in the ass. But probably the best employee that anybody that's ever hired me has had ever in their lives. It's a shame though. That's why I don't work for other people. Well, I'm if I'm working for somebody else, they will think it's impossible to replace me. It probably like with one employee, it would be impossible. Yeah. So okay. So officially, I'm a registered artist with the government of Canada, and I do like I don't know all kinds of crap. I hustle. But I hustle with a very nice federal safety net below me, so that if I fuck up, I don't end up living on the street again. Yeah. They like so there's like a registration in Canada. It's like the Canadian Art Council. Yeah. I've been like a registered with the little art council thing for it's been a long, long time. I'm not a federal employee, but I can apply for grant money if I want to do anything big and artsy, like if I want to record a album or go on like a educational tour or something like that. I can apply for funding and have it all paid for. And they only ask that I create art and mention that Canada is where I live. So yeah, it's all right. There's some major benefits to going to like an art school. I can apply. Oh, you can't leave your job? Don't you? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Ozzy, I do. I've been well lately. I'm homeschooling my kid, but I was working on a sort of a art installation that it, man, it takes up like this huge field at an old airport here, and it's already got a whole bunch of these stones kind of laid out the way that I want it to, but it's like a memorial for all these missing indigenous kids. that went missing between 1980 and today here in Edmonton. And yeah, I don't know. It's pretty neat. My plan for it is cool as hell. But it's just like it'd be a bunch of like stone or like cement pillars standing out in the middle of a field, lined all up. It's cool. I have to like cost it all. So it's gonna cost, I don't know. It's not cheap. It's a big chunk of land in the middle of the city, but it'd be nice to keep it like. Yeah, dude. I'll post a picture on my community thing, community wall or whatever it's called, of the site that it's at right now. Ah. Oh, kid's mom is finally answering me. Bubble Boots is an artist too. That's funny, Aussie girl. Rev, are you saying you're not an artist? You should be. It's really easy. Just say you're an artist and nobody can argue with you. It's super simple. And then the more times you say it, the more you believe it and the more real it is. And then after like 40 years, you're like, I'm a goddamn artist. What are you talking about? I put in all this time. Damn it. When it helps to learn a lot of stuff too. It's, you know what? It's hard. It's hard as fuck to make money. That's why you got to get grants and stuff, because you can't. Okay, I'll tell you where you can make money as an artist, as a living, breathing human being artist right now. Tattoos is one place, and hold on, there's another one that. Oh, what was the other one? Not street art. Tattoo artists and I don't know. Maybe just tattoo artists. That said, I've been doing tattoos for probably 15, longer than 15 years actually. Since I was probably 15 years old. That's good, Bubble Boots. Yeah, street art is not lucrative at all. Well, unless you're Banksy somehow. And I don't know. Guy is on some other level. For a little while there, computer art was getting making a lot of money. Digital art. Renders for video games and crap like that. The people designing Pokemon cards are probably making a mint. What other art did I see people doing that was like, oh, there's a place that people are making money? They're like edible, maybe? No. I don't know. Murals are worth, tons of money, but what was it? I can't believe this is bothering me so much right now. Film industry. Yeah, software design, commissions, whatever, dude. Out of here. Live performances. This is crazy. Why isn't Tattoo Artist on here? That's crazy. Do these people not realize that tattoo artists are making $200 an hour? Because that's commissioned work, right? Marketing, la la la. Yeah, okay. So this lady moved to New Orleans and sells paintings at festivals. Yeah, he's got an hour or two for $50 for a sketch. That's not good. 2 hours for $50. That's you're losing money. You'd be doing way better shit. If I don't know, if you're not making $40 an hour, I wouldn't get out of bed. Yeah, I don't like commission work either myself. Aw, her cake. Oh no. She spilled one. No, she had a horrible birthday, in fact. I'll catch you guys up on that. She has been in bed all day. Awake and asleep and awake and asleep. She's not doing good. I think she has a birthday hangover. I told her she got to drink water. For real. Have you ever tried designing a tattoo with ChatGPT? Pretty easy. Me and AI together really designed some sick ass tattoos, man. It was early too, like ChatGPT 3 or whatever. So I didn't even have any qualms about taking all the credit. I'm like, yeah, I told it what to do. That's my work. Do it, robots. So they got what's it called? Like a fighting league coming out where it's robots versus humans fighting. Robots fighting humans, humans fighting robots, and then like American and Chinese robots fighting each other. Humanoid robots. Why? I don't know. It seems a little ridiculous. I don't know if you know who Rizbot is. Rizbot is a ridiculous little jerk. Stupid little bastard. Not a nice robot at all. I guess he's not AI either. I don't know why does it say cooking? Fighting. Robot versus human. Real fight. Wacha. Okay, that's not real. That's not real either. Man, come on, out of here. Oh, why they keep hitting people in the nuts? All these robots are like nut smacking robots. Bullshit. Oh my god. What? Yo, this robot knows Wing Chun. Nice. What a sweep kick too. Beautiful. Holy shit. Okay. So they got robots kicking sticks out of people's hands now. Doing roundhouses to disarm people, it says. That's crazy. Beat him, robot. Yeah, humans are toast. How do we get ourselves put into robot bodies? That's what I want to know. I want to be one of the first people that goes in a robot. Oh, they made a dog. They made a dog fighting robot. What is this? Okay, it's fake. Good, it's fake. Oh my god, he's flipping tables over. Okay. I know you guys can't see this. It's not fair to do that. Outcast sucks. Man, I still haven't made my coffee. This is stupid. What am I doing? ADHD is terrible for people. Right back. I don't know what this music is. What is this music? Oh, it's this robot dancing. Sorry. Yeah. So I don't even know what she was thinking. And she is scared of water, by the way. I don't know why she's scared of water. You know what she should do? Bubble boots. Is drink water. It'll even help today. It would have been better if she drank it yesterday, though. Yeah, I bet she couldn't. Nothing, because she's got no water. Her body can't process anything else. It's like, she needs electrolytes. Brondo. You know what Brondo is? It's got what plants crave. Aw. Bronto is just like Gatorade, you're right. Yes, it is. It's got what plants crave. Electrolytes. It's from Idiocracy. I don't know if you've ever seen that. God damn, that's the movie I'm gonna watch. My coffee creamer says to either put it in your fucking coffee, just pour it in, or froth it, it says. I don't know how I would froth this, but I'm shaking it well. Do not consume product if seal is missing or broken. It says here I'm choosing to contribute to the Canadian economy. Shaking this thing like it's a shake weight. The bar diet. Ooh. Ooh. That is basically what I was trying. They tried to give me at the hospital. Fuck. All right. Well, see you later, Aussie girl. Man, what a mess. I am gonna probably I don't know where my guest went. Just didn't show up. Whatever. I'll be back, you guys. Thank you for being here. Love you. Peace out. Tell Melissa to wake up.